So bobby pin that guy in. You're going to kind of smush him down before your ponytails and pin him in on either side. Just like that. Pin that guy in. Alright, and make sure he's evened out. If it's not evened out, you know, take a side right here, pinch it back here, and pull it up, kind of like that. And make sure it's even, okay? Like I said, right now it kind of looks a little scary because it's huge, but that's okay. So you're going to take this excess here, and you're going to pull it straight back in between your two ponytails. Kind of twist it up. And I take it down here, and I tuck it behind my braid and stuff. Or tuck it up beside my braid. And I take a small bobby pin, and I pin it in. It's no big deal. Okay. So from here, I actually put either a donut or like a legitimate like sock into my bun. Like I literally took some socks, duct taped them together, and stick them in my hair because this will add height to your hair. Because when you have the wig on and your poof's high and you've got a headband on, you can't see the hair actually back here. If you don't put anything in, it's just going to be right here and you're just going to see a poof and then you're going to see curls. It looks kind of silly. So, I actually pin this sock onto my head. So what I do is I have my knots here. I go behind my knots, just directly behind them, like not very far at all. And I pin it in. Okay. I just kind of stick it through and stick it into my head. And then I take some bigger bobby pins after I've put it in here and put more in to make sure it stays in its spot. Because if it moves shifts side to side and you've got this thing this big on your head, then if it shifts, it's obvious. And that's part of the problem. And this part's going to hurt a little bit, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, so it's in. It's not going anywhere. Okay, so I have a sock on my head. From this point, this is where I tend to do the actual wig. My wig's kind of stuck. There it is. Okay, so I put it on bottom first because I find it easier to pull it on bottom, shove it all the way up over top, and stick the combs into the two ponies that we've made in the front. Okay, so you're going to take this wig. Mine's kind of looking a little gangly, I'm sorry. Take the bottom combs here. I have bobby pins everywhere. You know feshes, you guys kind of stick them everywhere. Put the bobby pins. Take the bottom comb here. Put it underneath here. Start like before your hair even starts and push it up into that bottom knot and hold it here. While holding the bottom, you take the top, bring it up, push your sock in, and you're going to stick it into those ponies that we made earlier, those two little ones. So you got to kind of feel for them. Feel for them on either side. And this is the part that hurts. You're going to have to push it into your head. And I'm very tender-headed, so believe me, this is fun. Push it in, right like that. And as soon as you get it pushed in, take your giant, stinking, enormous bobby pins and stick them into the actual wig, into your hair. So that way, not just the comb stays, but the whole front of your head stays. Okay? And I do this a lot by feel, but for your mamas, I take it and put it in behind the comb. Like I skip over this part here and push it into my head. Because I find it stays better that way. Ah! It hurts. Okay. So you pin the top in really nice and thick up top. Yeah, right now it looks a little scary, but the thing is we're going to put a headband in. It's okay. Fold the side. You'll see the side panel right here. You see it? You're going to take it and pull it toward the front of your head because you got to make this taut. We got to make sure it's all the way into your head. So pull it to the side here and pin it in. Okay. And likewise on the opposite side. Pin that guy in, okay? And I do that literally, I take bobby pins and every 1.5 inches around my head, I put a bobby pin because I don't want it to fall out. Put it on the bottom. Make your way around and put some way down here on this comb here. Take some of those big bobby pins and push it into the comb. And push it into your ponytail on the bottom. Push it in here. Okay. So we've got, ooh, there's a stray. You got your bobby pins in now. Okay, and now we're going to, this is what I like to do because I have ears that like to stick out, and when your hair is like, you know, up in your biz here, you got to make sure it stays back. So what I do is I take, I take this hair that's right here by my poof. You know, I've already tried to pin down the side of my hair here. Okay, take that extra hair, pull it forward to the front of your head, like this, and pin it in. And see how it pulls it to frame your face here? That's the look that we're going for here. We gotta make sure it's framing our face. Likewise on the other side. Pull it forward, very front of your hair, and pin it in. See? And that way, it gives you a nice frame around your face instead of your ears and stuff sticking out. Okay, so this is the fun part. Tiara time. I'm just going to use the simple headband because for the U15 and 15 and over, we'll have a black headband. Or for the 15 and over, we'll have our own thing. It'll be white. It'll be a headband likewise. But I have the ancient braided one. I'm going to put this in. So instead of actually, you know how the nurse's caps, we put them like down here like this? You're not going to do that. You're literally going to take it and shove it straight in to your wig. Pick up some hair, push it in, pull it down. Pick up some hair, push it in, pull it down. See how my poof is being like smushed? That's what happens. And make sure you pin that guy in on the edges here. Okay, so with hair and all, find the edge and pin that little dude into your head. Okay, and preferably pin it like straight down because it'll stay better. Okay. Okay, get another bobby pin. Alrighty, so that's pinned in now. Okay, it's not going anywhere. Alrighty. So that's what you do. You're basically going to make your 2 ponytails up top, make the pony in the middle here, put a pony down here, I braid it, I pin it up into my head. From that point I make my poof, which I tease. Make sure you hairspray it first before you tease it. Then you tease it, you pin it back in between the 2 little ponies. Sorry. You pin it back in between the 2 little ponies, and then you take your wig. You start at the base here, put it in, flip it up. Make sure you have your sock in there. Push it in here. Bobby pin, bobby pin, bobby pin, bobby pin. And then you're going to put in your tiara. Make sure you shove it into your hair, not down by your ears. And make sure you pin it here by your head so it frames your face. And then pin in your tiara, and you're good to go. Anytime that you feel that your hair is starting to come undone insecure, I take bobby pins. If it's already in and you're like, oh, I'm afraid it's going to fall off, pin some more up here at the top of your head so that way it doesn't slide off your head. And then pin some right back here and pin a couple down here. And then you're good to go. That's my wig tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I hope it's helpful. Once again, if I can answer any questions or if you need any help, just shoot me an email and I will do whatever I can to help you guys. Thanks for watching, y'all.